Salutations, this is Gremdaville. Welcome back to our Let's Play of RimWorld in the colony of Gremdaville. Let's see where we last left off. We had just traded with a whole bunch of visitors from Poet's Cave. I think one of which is a Valerie, I think is a relative of Irma, I think. Yep, Irma. And they helped us fend off against a mad mega scarab, which is very nice. I also noticed, I rewatched the episode, I noticed some, like, fighting in between them, or something like that. If you watch the end of the last episode, or when they come, like, right before I move away from them, you can notice, like, they start fighting each other for some reason. I don't really know why. I thought maybe I could see here. Social. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, they just... these people don't like each other. I think there's just some infighting within the colony, which is kind of interesting. Insulted Leech. This drove Leech into a rage and she began to fight. That happened here. That happened, like, right here. Right before they fought the Mega Scarab. Oh, here's the Mega Scarab, which is... will die soon, I think. In fact, maybe I should set it to be hunted. Do I have someone hunting? Yeah, Rachel. Rachel is still missing an arm... sorry, not an arm, a hand, which I do want to take care of sooner than later. I mean, we can't... I don't think we can until we get a bionic hand, or at least some kind of prosthetic hand. Because the stuff that she's good at requires her hands. So we'll do that as soon as possible. She's also our good, like, constructing, right? So this will probably take longer than usual because of that. And I want... Who else is constructing? Because I do want... Everyone should be to some extent, but everyone has other things on priority, whereas Rachel, it's her main thing. So I don't know. Well, let's see. Needs? No. Character? It's probably health. Yeah, health. Her manipulation is at 50%. And I don't know if construction counts as manipulation. I think it probably does. So she's acting at like 50% capacity for that stuff. Everything else is good, but that is bad. It looks like it was just cleanly cut off by this thing here, the centipede. Okay. Let me make sure we got everything over here. Yeah, I don't think anything here should be decomposing or anything like that. The centipede doesn't decompose, at least it doesn't seem to be, even though it's outdoors right now. Okay. So once they make this fridge, we'll take, to be able to, like, I think we're going to make the entrance. We want to continue this, like, double wall thing that we're doing. In fact, let's, structures. What are these? Marble. And how much marble do we have? A bunch. Great. Now let's see. You can always tell when I've started a new session because all this stuff is closed. What am I doing? Orders? No, structures. Marble wall, marble block wall. We're gonna put that right here. And we'll do this as well. And we'll eventually need, You know what? Let me cancel this one. I think we're gonna make this our new door. That's what I think. And because it's a freezer, we want the door not opening and closing all the time, or being held open, we're going to make it an auto door. Furniture? What's wrong with me? Structures? Yeah. We'll make it a... actually, yeah, we can make it a marble auto door, actually. And we'll put it right... well, we need to mine this out first. So we'll need to... Once this wall is built, we'll mine this out. While that's being mined out, everything will be... You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put just a regular marble door right here. And that way, that'll act as like a temporary enclosure while we mine this out. And that way none of our food has to go unfrozen while we're doing that. Yeah. Pretty good plan, Grem. It's really hot outside. Fortunately, our air conditioner is working. It's like 72 in this room. Natsuki's doing her stuff. Okay, good. We're working on the bedrooms too. And so it'll only be bedrooms for 2 of our colonists, but that's a start. That's a start. And we will still need, because we were using this room as our like our prison also. And I guess for the time being, that's okay. It's super cold in there, but at some point we'll need another prison. Maybe we'll make this the prison? Maybe? Sure. Yeah, and maybe theoretically we could hold multiple prisoners in there. We'll also want to move these batteries to this bigger fridge once it's done too. I'm a little worried. It still might not be as big as we want it to be. Again, we can always expand it later, so I think this will be fine for the time being. But the reason is batteries. I think batteries don't do well in warm weather. They tend to explode when heated or wet. So it's good to keep them cool, especially in an extreme desert biome where even without a heat wave, it's 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Our trees should be getting done pretty soon. 86%. Not too bad. Ooh, these strawberries are getting close too. Ooh, potatoes ready to harvest. Honestly, look, and all these are just need to be brought in. How's our heal root? 72%. We have another patch of heal root somewhere too, right? Down here. Yep. It's doing okay. It should be ready not too long. It'll be really nice to have more medicine. But I think we're doing pretty awesome on food. In fact, I'm wanting people to make more meals. We increased, I think last episode we increased the number of meals we're making. Who is our main cook? It's Lao, and Lao also has hauling and cleaning on priority, and also research. She's our main researcher. No one has oh no, Jessie has some passion for research. Let's make you our main researcher. Jessie will be secondary, and I'm gonna deprioritize cleaning and hauling, so you do more cooking, because we're gonna need a lot of cooking. And Lao doesn't have passion for cooking though. I think I really want. Okay, I'm changing my mind. Well, we are gonna have you haul and clean. I think I want Jessie. Jessie's our main miner, but Natsuki could do that too. So Natsuki does some crafting stuff. Mining only needs to be done when mining needs to be done. And right now it doesn't. So how about Jessie, when you're not... Yeah, let's make cooking your #1 priority. And Lao, let's lower yours to 2. And cooking will go over mining, because it goes from left to right. And... Am I forgetting something? Did I remove something and I didn't change it back? I think this will be okay. Research. Yeah, I think everything's... Oh, so if you're a main researcher also, then you're going to be doing... Well, we'll need... I don't know. That's just how it is right now. I think Lao, maybe for the time being, will also make research priority, so when there's nothing to haul or clean, you'll research instead of cooking. Yeah. You don't have passion for it, but even Jessie only has a little passion for it, and she's only at level 4. So I think at some point, hopefully, we'll get someone who's better at research. We do need research, because it would be really nice to have smithing. It'll also be really nice really soon to have microelectronics, because that'll help us, like when there are trade ships overhead, we'll be able to trade with them. And we can actually put, make this room not only a workshop, but like a kind of a room to store things that we trade, like finished goods. Okay, so Irm is helping construct. Once I'm not gonna continue to work on these bedrooms until the freezer's done. Once they're done with this stuff. In fact, let's speed things along here. But things are looking good. I am a little worried if someone else attacks right now, we might be. I mean, I guess we're okay depending on how big the attack is. Oh, female, tame it. And someone is animal handling, Jessie. Yeah, go ahead and tame it. Make that a priority. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of taming because there just aren't a whole lot of animals, but when there are animals, we want to prioritize them, because we've had iguanas save our behinds a couple of times now, at least. Just kind of scanning for more animals, looking for cacti and agave that we can harvest. It does give us a little wood until our trees are done. Ooh, look at you. This guy's just unconscious. Is it not? There's no exclamation point anymore. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's sleeping? It just says downed. Aren't you, like, super hurt? Yeah. I don't know how it's still kicking. Oh, did I pause it? I paused it, that's why. What else is around? Alright. Just that iguana, I think. I'm a little zoomed in because I miss stuff if I'm not. Oh, that one looks grown, but it's not quite. Okay. Look at all these, like, squares that are kind of brownish in color. These are compacted machinery. When you mine that out, it gives you machine components. It looks like we have a lot of that on our map, which is really nice. And we have a lot of steel, which is also really nice. Okay, let's go back. Where are we? Here we are. If we had invaders now, I think these guys would be very helpful because there's so many traders right now. I think Poet's Cave must be the if you remember when we, on our first episode where we chose a location, there is a town just like adjacent to this square on the map. That must be it, because there's so many people and they seem to come more often than the other folks. World? Oh, look at that. We can actually see. I think we're down here, and this. Oh no, it's Carpenter City right there. So I was wrong about that. But Poet's Cave those guys seem to come more often. Factions, that's what I wanted to look at. And Poet's Cave isn't really even quite as good terms with us either. They're still in good terms, obviously. These pirate bands. It would be nice if this tribe and we could make peace. Because right now they're hostile to us. I think there are a few ways you can do that. One is by like sending them money, which of course we don't really have a lot of right now. And the other is like if you capture them and release them, it increases goodwill towards that faction. Okay, everyone's sleeping except Jessie. Jessie's just playing horseshoes. Jessie's cooking. Okay, Jessie's on a little bit. Her schedule's a little bit off. I kind of. Oh, let's say anything here. I guess I never changed Natsuki. I only have people like scheduled to sleep 4 hours, and because I don't really care if people are like a little bit off in their sleep schedules. Sometimes that can be beneficial, especially if you have like people that don't like each other. Then they can like miss each other during the day. Oh yeah, you heard that? That is a Diet Dr. Pepper. No endorsements there. Okay. Come on, everyone wake up. Whoa! Hello. What? Just all of a sudden, all these are boomalopes. They just like ran on the map. Okay. So if you don't know about boomalopes, well, first of all, it's awesome that we have animals here. And I guess they're just I don't know what happened. Why there's like a stampede here. These are super dangerous animals. They're friendly. They're friendly animals, but no, these are not. These are manhunters. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that. They can't pass doors, so if you stay behind walls, you should be safe. And they won't attack inactive turrets. So turn your turrets off if you want to save them. A few days. Okay, well, we could wait a few days, but there's no food in this room. The food is all in here. So the thing about these, which I haven't said yet, when they die, they explode. Hence the name boomalope. And we really don't need a giant fire around our base. And unfortunately, like, we don't want these trees to catch fire, especially. We've been waiting a long time for them to grow. we can turn these turrets on and be totally safe. They're a Manhunter pack. That means they're hostile. They have a hunting for humanoid flesh. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I don't think we can wait 2 days though. I really don't think we can. But what we will do is restrict everyone. So let's make a so they won't leave the room. At least not right now. What's wrong with me? Zones. We need zones. Zones area. We're going to create a zone. We'll just call it Area 1. Sure. And we'll rename that, I guess. And we'll make it indoors. So... okay. And here. Okay. And this is... yeah, no one should be allowed to leave here. This is... can we name that? Isn't there a... manage areas? I want to rename Area 1. And we're gonna name it... indoor safety. There you go. Okay. Everyone, stay indoor safety. Animals too. We want them to... I can't add them to the same area. Okay. Then let's say... let's add one for them too. Expand lot area. We'll say animal area 1. Actually, let's add an... I want to keep an animal area 1 for just them to... oh, home. No. Manage area. Oh, so new animal area. And we're going to call this one indoor... whoops. Sorry, I'm typing around a can of soda here. Indoor animal safety. And let's expand that zone. Do. Okay. Cool. And then animals, stay there. Conan. Conan is our only animal. Okay. And now, let's set these on. I'm going to wait till people wake up. I'm not going to wake anyone up to do it. As long as, I mean, according to this thing, according to that notification, as long as we keep the doors closed, they won't attack us. I think. So once we turn on... all right, so what's going to happen... once one of our colonists turns on the power switch, all these turrets will turn on, and we have power, and they'll attack... whoa, okay. Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, so that died, and as you can see, it creates fire. We're going to need to turn the fire, to put the fire out ASAP. Of course, our guys are restricted. Fortunately, there's nothing to burn towards this way. We just want to make sure our crops don't burn too bad. Natsuki. I feel like maybe at least one of our colonists should go out there. Do you have, who has armor on? Gear. That's what I want. I want gear. You don't have armor on, but you're the only person up right now. Is there armor in here anywhere? I don't see any armor. Okay. And she doesn't have a weapon. She might be okay, though. So let's I'm gonna unrestrict Natsuki, but I'm gonna, like, watch her. And... oh, she's not a firefighter, so forget that. Okay, never mind. Let's again restrict her. Who has the most sleep right now? Who's the most rested, I should say? Oh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I think Jesse. And Jesse, I think, does have armor and a helmet on. Or not a helmet, just a toque. Is that how you say it? Toque? But you do have armor. Jesse, I'm going to wake you up. Or Jesse, I'm going to... fire's forbidden. Fire's forbidden? Oh, I think it's just, so Jesse, unrestrict. And now, Jesse, Extinguish. Okay. Yep. This is gonna be bad. So now that Jesse's out here... So fortunately, these things are pretty weak. I didn't realize how weak they were. I think we're gonna need to wake everyone up that can firefight and just have them go out there and do it. And be careful not to get too close to the boomalopes. Because this fire's bad. I mean, fortunately, we have a lot of crops already, but... so, like... And these potatoes are pretty young. They're only 10% grown. But these trees... And these are the trees... These are our short-term trees, although this isn't. This is an oak. This is going to be bad. And some of these trees are already damaged. Alright. I just need to be careful that they don't get caught in any explosions. Whoops, grave. I wanted to make sure that people could firefight. You can firefight. Alright, so who can't firefight? Incapable of... So, Natsuki can't firefight, and you are the only one. Let's wake everyone up. Natsuki, you stay inside. Everyone else wake up. And, Rachel... Extinguish. Irma... Extinguish. Lao... Extinguish. Okay. We might be able to get some meat out of this, if they don't totally burn up. We'll see. We'll see how good our guys are at firefighting. Our ladies. Whoa, that was close. Fleeing. Instead extinguish. Oh, God. Oh, run away. Do not get close to that. I didn't realize that was so close. Run, run, run! Okay. Alright, there's one over there. I don't want to get too close. Oh, that's bad, too. This is not great. No. Everyone... I don't want them to go over here. Just go over here for now. Okay. I think that's the last one over in that area. So let's undraft you guys. And... Oops. Lao. Why don't you start over there? Irma, start up here. And Rachel, start in the middle there. Alright. Jesse, you're getting a little close, so... Come on, turrets. Okay. Ooh, that one's downed. I wonder if we could tame it. No, that might be too dangerous. We should just explode it. Okay, so things are gonna catch fire here. This I'm concerned about. Alright, Jesse. Okay. Hopefully it'll just die, and it won't... You know what? Attack it. Okay. Now. Extinguish this fire, Jesse. Alright, I think that's all of them. Okay. That's all of them. So everyone can firefight now. Oh, we can also unrestrict. How did the animal... I don't know how Conan got out. I guess because she's bonded with Jesse. And I guess the restriction on the animals, maybe the bonding is more powerful than that. Look at all this. This fire is really bad, everyone. This fire is super bad. I don't know. We're going to lose a lot of trees, which sucks eggs. I don't care so much about all these potatoes because we just had a big harvest and we brought all the food in. Our food is not in danger, so that's really good. If our food was in danger, that'd be bad. I don't think anything in here is really in danger because we don't have wooden walls. So it's probably even a blessing that we didn't start out with any wood and we had to wait for stone. I did not expect anything like this to happen. I've never seen a boomalopes like Stampede like that before. And it took out a windmill, so I'll have to rebuild that. Okay. But they're gonna get rid of this fire as soon as possible. In fact, Irma, why don't you go here? Because I want you to start fighting the fire down this area. Extinguish that. Yeah, we don't want it spreading south. Because obviously it can't go north. Allow, prioritize that. Actually, yeah, prioritize that. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing okay. And I think we should get a little bit of meat out of that. Not that it's that important. Oh, we can turn this off. Natsuki can do that. Natsuki, did I unrestrict you? No, not yet. Unrestrict you? What? Oh, so it's just fire that's spread or something. And Conan, unrestrict you. Okay. Okay. I don't like this. Conan, I mean, Jesse, get that first. I don't want it getting near my butcher block here. We'll replant all those potatoes. It won't be that bad. I'm really glad that it got... Whoa! What the heck was that? Was that just lightning? Was that just heat lightning? Oh, dry thunderstorm. Yeah. Whoa! Oh, so that's like fire happening on its own, like at the same time. Like, unrelated to the boomalopes. There's just like lightning striking causing fires also. That's awesome. It does add to the fun, I guess. Why are you back there? Get this. Okay, guys. All right, these guys are going around to get that. Natsuki doesn't fight fires. She's too good for that, apparently. It is weird that, like, what is it about your character? You're a medical assistant, Glitterworld empath, so you're unable to harm others. I wonder if all Glitterworld empaths are incapable of firefighting? Oh, she used to treat horrific burns and left with a lifelong fear of fire. See, I knew there was a reason. So that increases her medicine and disables her firefight. That's really interesting. Because of the war in which she grew in. That makes me like this game so much. I love that stuff. That's really interesting. Like, I love that, like, oh, this person can't do this, and that's annoying. But at least, like, did we ever get rid, is that, okay, so let's unforbid this one. We'll turn that into meat as well. Looks like it just died. Spells in season. I love that, like, all of it is for, like, a really good reason. Like, who was really annoying about that? Like, Irma can't fight, right? And that's because she was a convent child. So she learned the value of hard work and submission, was taught that technology is heretical. And that makes her incapable of crafting. And I guess violence, too, because she was the child of an illicit affair. Wow. Really interesting. I love that. I love all this stuff. Jessie. Jessie can't do hauling, right? Oh, it's because she's a child star. If you remember, we started with a couple of child stars, but I think we only have one now. I can't remember. I think Daniel must have been a child star, but Daniel died. So that makes her incapable of hauling, I think. Yep. And cleaning. Because she was famous and she thinks it's beneath her. Really interesting. I love that stuff. Okay. So the fires are all out. The fires are all out. It looks like if we lost trees, we didn't lose too many. I think we might have lost some trees around here on the right side, which is a shame. But all in all, we mainly lost potatoes, and that's okay. We lost young potatoes, and we get this meat. Look, Natsuki's going to I assume to butcher. Oh, they're putting them here for the time being. In fact, let's maybe expand that stockpile zone a little bit. so we can put more. These will be butchered, though, and turned into meat. Man, we really don't have any room, do we? We got to do more cooking. But I want to... Yeah, I want to butcher them sooner than later. I can't remember who it is. Who does our butchering, cooking? Jesse? Taming the iguana. Okay, well, you're right next to the iguana, so I'll let you do that. But I really want you to... I really want you to cook. Natsuki could cook, too. Yeah. For the time being, Natsuki, let's make you also be a main cook. Both of them have a little passion, so they should get up to 5 pretty soon. Ideally, we wouldn't have anyone cooking that was under 5, but I think we only have one that's at 5, and she doesn't have any passion for it, so she won't go up in skill very quickly. So we don't want her to be our main cook. Oh, let's also put in the job to put back that wind turbine, and is it like that? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I guess that's fine. That means we can't build up. I just realized. If we wanted to expand. I guess that's okay, though. Because that's a growing zone anyway. Okay. So we're going to put you here. And we should have plenty of materials to do that. We definitely have 100 steel. We definitely have 2 components. In fact, we have 600 steel. And how many components? 21 components. And as we saw earlier this episode, there are lots of components around the map. Oh, butchering. Very nice. Butchering the Mega Scarab. Why the Mega Scarab before the boomalopes? I don't know. Okay, so that was a pretty full episode. It is still thunderstorming. We are still working on the freezer, still working on the bedrooms, but that boomalope stampede, that was pretty fun. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. I enjoyed playing with you. Hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you liked. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.